Who's a fat boy?
Podcast Fat Boy.
Well, dearie dear, or dreary drear, someone once said when they looked out the window. That's me looking out the window, seeing it starting to snow a little bit after that nasty ice storm we had last night. Guys, welcome back to Podcast Fat Boy. We're on episode 10 now. We're sticking with the routine like a real bro at the gym, dude. I just love it. I just love the routine, dude. Can't help it. As bros talk. Anywho, we are on episode 10 of Podcast Fat Boy. Lots has happened in this last week. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. Lots of good things are going on. Websites going. Got more podcatchers and stuff you can listen to Podcast Fat Boy on, like you little Android nerds. That's what Android. What I think of, like a little nerdy robot with my Android. If you do have an Android, you can listen to the podcast now on Google Play Music. Okay, it was a little bit of an ordeal to get on there because Google. But if that's something you like to listen to your music and podcasts on, the Fat Boy's on there. He's sitting on the couch in there eating a bag of jalapeno Cheetos. So yeah, check it out there. There's all kinds of different ways you can listen to these things. I didn't realize. You can also go to Pocket Casts. We're on there. We're on another thing called Overcast. Or you can just go to, podcastfatboy.com and listen right on the site. Click right on the old source, which is a lot of fun for some people. Apparently, a lot of people like to do that. That's fine. Come on, hang out for a bit. So, anywho, how's this week going? I feel like I've been hungrier than usual. I'm not eating like I should. I don't think I've been eating that much. I'm eating way too late in the day. That's not good. I'm eating breakfast sometimes at like 2, or even 3, and I'm having coffee first, and, that just means you're going to piss a hell of a lot, folks. So I need to curb that. Food is getting hard for me. It's getting harder and harder for me, and I just don't. I don't know what to do. I gotta get that Solient shit. Maybe I'll get that chalky mess of, the closest thing we have to just being a robot taking pills that apparently has everything in it and is just a dull, gross cardboard drink. Maybe that is for me. I've really criticized it in the past, but now that I think about it, it might be actually for me. Because the food that does turn me on, that does get me fancy, it's stuff like a Big Mac. Can we talk about the Big Mac for a second? Okay? The Big Mac is a work of art. Aesthetically and chemically, it is like, I understand that they probably did it in a lab, and there's about like 800 different additives in it that keep you addicted to it. In the fact that, you can put it outside in a hot Ecuadorian summer and it'll never decompose. That's gross. That's not how food should be. We apparently eat things like vegetables and fruit. That's something I have been trying to eat more in the last week. Apparently, these are different kinds of groups of food, and it's I'm trying to lower my intake of all the grains. I love grains. So, it's hard though because I really love grains. This is starting off a bit wacky. I apologize for that. Back to the Big Mac. Okay, saw a commercial. They're putting bacon on it now. You don't need to do that. You don't ever need to put bacon on any burger. It's so useless. You can barely taste it. It's just all about the look of it, crispy on the bun, and it's just added shit for your heart. Don't do it. And don't do it to the Big Mac. You want to make some other burger, that's fine. Put bacon on it. Don't touch the Big Mac, okay? Fortunately, the creator died a little while ago, lived till his 80s. That's ironic. So yeah, I do love the Big Mac. If I do have a little fast food every once in a while, if I'm a little drunk and I'm telling my Uber to change the location, can we make a quick stop? It's probably a Big Mac I'm getting. Because, when I watched that Super Size Me doc, the one thing that stood out to me is not how horrible McDonald's food is and how it was like killing him going from a vegan to eating fast food every day. It was the fact that he found a guy who just eats Big Macs all the time. He eats like a ton of Big Macs, like at least 2 or 3 a day. And they checked his cholesterol and he's fine because it just depends on the type of cholesterol I have. And I think I've got the good kind too. So there, let me eat my Big Mac in peace, okay? Let's go on to stuff that I hate. Okay, if I'm going to be drinking calories, aka beer, I don't want to be drinking craft beer. I've really given it a shot. They're all over the city. There's breweries. I've got, friends and family that have breweries. They're making this shit in their tubs. I don't like it. I have a hard time with it. I choke it down. I mean, I'm sure it's not preserved, so it's healthier for you. But why does it have to taste like a boar's asshole every time I have a sip? I can't take it. Just all you little bars, just get a couple kegs of Canadian. You can disguise it as, don't say it's Canadian. Like, we'll have a secret word for it or something. Because you don't want to look like a real loser having a Canadian or a blue on the bar. But some of us just like that stuff. It's just a nice, crisp beer, and I don't get that from craft beer. And I know people do. I know people love their craft beer. But I'm all for getting rid of it. But I'm still chasing that. Like, every time I go to a bar and they only have craft beer, I'm like, well, what's your crisp lager that you have? And they always like, oh, this is, God, you're just going to feel like you're at the beach. And it's never that. It's always got a little bit of that, how do I explain it? It's like if, they're trying to, I'm asking for a piece of gum and it's just like a leaf of barley. It's not what I want. It's not what I asked for. Give me a lager. So I'm out on craft beer. That's essentially where I am now, just to let you know when you're getting me craft beer for Christmas. Although, if you're in Sarnia, check out the craft beer there. It's pretty good. It's like my brother-in-law's connection. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff there. Anyways, enough about craft beer. You're here for a health recap. What's going on with Matt? Where's your exercise at? You're not in bed, are you? Do I have to answer that? Do I have to answer if I'm in bed? I am in bed. I bought this bed from a Charlie Bucket estate sale. As soon as he went into the Willy Wonka factory, when he was given that, keys to that, he smothered his grandparents with a pillow. You don't remember that part of the book? Yeah, well, it happened. And I have the bed now. I've never changed the sheets. Just want you to know that. There's still an imprint of them. And I'm actually wearing Grandpa Joe's nightgown. And it's very comfortable. It's very thin. Like it's been washed in a giant bucket by his daughter. Far too long. So, yes, the answer is yes. I am in the bed studio. I'm looking out my window. I'm seeing snow. It's reminding me that I got to get some more Head and Shoulders. I love that stuff. That's the only chemical I wash with. Everything else is more natural. Completely natural. And you should think about that because your biggest organ is your skin and it absorbs a lot. Don't be using that crap with all the little beads that goes into the ocean. Learn that lesson the hard way. Back to my health recap. You guys are probably wondering, You were in bed a lot, Matt. You got to be like gaining weight. I just weighed myself. And it's not after relieving my bowels or, I've had some food today. So I'm not like dehydrated. Just gulp down a green shake. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I've also had a couple of little naans with hummus. So there's food in me. I jumped on that scale. And let me tell you, I've lost 4 pounds since last week, which is not normally healthy. That's probably due to me not eating as much. My caloric intake has gone way down, which is good. And my weight will probably, fluctuate a bit going down at first, and then I'll hit a plateau, and then it'll be impossible. But yes, I'm like down to 223 pounds. That's pretty crazy. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, I'm only like really doing any intense workout once a week, still playing hockey. But last week, as you said, as you can remember when I recorded, I was exhausted from playing goalie in the ball hockey. And I didn't start to feel better until Saturday or Sunday. So, I got a good workout. Last night I got a pretty good workout. I always feel awful after it. Felt better though. Feel like I'm starting to turn a new leaf a little bit. If you're also just on a side note, if you're wondering where I am on The Sopranos, under a month. I have 1 episode left in season 6. The whole series in a month. Let me tell you, I have time on my hands. So I'm 223 pounds. That's good. I'm getting back down. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling, as I say every week, maybe I'll exercise 2 times this week. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. It's not the easiest thing to get out there, especially when you're sore, but it's better than nothing. I got to start wearing my Fitbit again because I know it's a bit of a gimmick, but it does count your steps pretty well, and it monitors my heart rate and stuff too. Although that's debated as to how effective it is. Whatever, okay? It's a little toy that makes me want to walk around because as you can tell in this bed, I'm not going anywhere without a little help. So I'm going to start wearing the Fitbit again. Got some big news. All the commercials I auditioned for, got callbacks for, didn't book. So don't worry, you won't have to see me on TV. Huge news. No, that's not the huge news. That's just the annoying news. The huge news is we booked a trip to Maui, me and my lady, and one of my best friends and his lady and child. And we are going to the Maui, Hawaiian island. And it'll be at the end of May. So you're probably wondering, oh no, is there going to be a 2-week break now? Because you're going away? Wrong. I'm going to be recording this podcast from Hawaii. Okay? Maybe on the beach. Maybe on another beach, maybe in a volcano, maybe in a crater. I don't know. But I will. I think I mapped it out. It should be episode 26 or 27. We will be in Maui and the podcast will continue. I'm a little nervous about it, though. It's a lot of flying. I'm not going to probably exercise too much other than, walking in and out of the ocean 2 feet. Because I'm terrified of sharks, and there's a lot of tiger sharks and stuff around there. Tiger sharks, great white sharks, and the tiger sharks are pretty lethal. They'll eat anything. Great white sharks, they just mistake you for other animals, but yeah, tiger sharks will eat a garbage can. So, I don't want to get nipped by one of those, but it's pretty rare, right? I don't have to worry. I respect sharks. I think shark fin soup is really stupid. I think it's really sad that guy that did the shark water doc died. He died filming his next one. He drowned. That really sucks because that guy got real close to like the shark fin trade, and he was like filming guys on roofs. And, you should watch that doc. Watch Shark Water. You see that guy, he got like flesh-eating disease when he was shooting it too, and oh my God, he went through hell. Courageous. Defending the waters, which we need to do. I'm a little concerned about the waters in Maui. I don't know if you've been listening to the news. Something that I really hate is nuclear power. I really hate that we cannot choose what kind of power we get to our house. I wish that we got a nice brochure and someone comes with, you can pay for this to get it from solar power, or from coal, or from nuclear, or from steam water, or the Niagara Falls, whatever. We just have to take what we can get. We don't have a choice. We just have to pay it. That really upsets me because nuclear power is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. And the whole reason it was created was because the Americans were feeling bad about using nuclear power to blow up thousands of people. So they tried to turn it into a positive thing and created nuclear power. It's so healthy. There's no emissions. It's just steam. But then they've got this beautiful stuff called nuclear waste. Contaminated water that takes thousands and thousands of years to break down and finally become lead. And what do? They bury it. They find areas that they can shove it in a mountain's anal cavity. That sucks. Is that really the best we can do? We live so close in Toronto to Pickering Power. Pickering Nuclear. And let me tell you, if you live in Toronto, you can get these free potassium iodide pills just in case there is a meltdown, because they almost did have a meltdown in 1983. Why are you talking about nuclear power, Matt? Because I'm going to Maui, and Fukushima is like off the charts with radiation right now. The sieverts, 530 sieverts an hour. That's just a measurement they use to gauge radiation. Like 10 will kill someone within weeks. 10, and there's 530. You walk into that, it's like, you're going right to the other side, Beetlejuice. I don't want to get Beetlejuiced by radiation contaminating the Pacific Ocean. I don't know how close Hawaii is. I feel like it's halfway. It's halfway between North America and Japan. That's they did. That was the first thing they hit when they attacked in World War II. Okay, so it can't be that far. They took their little planes out and everything. It's pretty close. So I'm a little bit worried about that because that shit causes cancer. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to go on get leukemia or thyroid cancer. So anyways, if you live in the city or you live 50 kilometers in a radius from the nuclear reactor near you or Pickering Power, you can get these free pills. Look them up online. I've got them. I'm ready. I can maybe help one friend. I'll decide who lives. So yeah, check out Fukushima if you want to read up on that. It's not fake news, okay? That shit is fucked. They don't know what to do. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. So, moving on to another thing I hate. Celebrity trainers. I'm going to play a little video for you, okay? It's going to be just the audio. And I want you to hear what this celebrity trainer has to say, and then we're going to talk about why I hate them. Okay?
I am celebrity trainer Jeanette Jenkins. My company is called The Hollywood Trainer. I have been in this fitness industry for 25 years. Yes, count the decades.
Count the decades!
So my message to you is fitness is the fountain of youth. I train a slew of celebrities over the years. Most people know me for training, of course, Pink.
What up,
I got her ready
Pink?
for her tour, The Truth About Love. So she was pretty much naked, swinging from the ceiling the whole time. So if you've seen her there... We worked together to help her lose 55 pounds, actually. Her first thing we did was she covered the Shape magazine in a little two-piece. Everyone loves abs. So any of my clients that flash their abs, most definitely I get that request, like, can you help me lose the fat on my belly? So that, I think, is going to be a forever trend. And I'm not mad at it, because when you lose the fat that's around your belly, you actually decrease your risk of several diseases,
like
heart disease, diabetes. People don't realize that actually 20% of the American population is only 20% exercise on a regular basis. And that is reported by the CDC. So if you want to go to the Center for Disease Control and check out their website, that is a true stat.
True stat!
I completely was floored with. So you see all these people working out, but it's really only 20% of the population. So the 80% of you at home are, for some reason, not exercising regularly. Either
I'm in my bed
at the gym, or you don't feel like it's really going to affect your life, or you just make excuses.
Oh.
So I'm all for anything that gets people moving, because we got to get that other 80% moving. And then 60% of the population is either overweight or obese. Okay, here we go. Back up to a 12. Make sure you have a cute ponytail. It's all about the ponytail.
You heard her, folks. I don't know if you could hear me commenting on that as it was playing. I don't know if you heard her at the end there, that thudding sound. That was her just smacking her abs in delight, like the fucking little drummer boy on Ecstasy. Okay, celebrity trainers, I got a little fucking beef about this. Oh my God, where do I start? Okay, first let's start with celebrities and how working with a trainer, and this is from me being a personal trainer in the past, it does make working out a lot easier. And it's good to have someone there with you, motivating you. If you can afford personal training, get it. It is great. It'll get you on track. It'll essentially, it's like, getting the propeller going long enough that you'll have the confidence to continue on your own, because yeah, she's right. A lot of the people are intimidated by the gym. Does that have nothing to do with the gym? Is just like one of the fucking worst places to go to. It's so unfun. Like, who has fun going to the gym? There's nothing fun about it. Repeating doing exercises. I feel like I'm in an episode of fucking Black Mirror. Fuck. And then, I'm really the celebrity trainer commenting on the state of obesity or the percentages of people who don't work out is insane. Because yes, she says 80% of people don't exercise. Do you think it's just because they're fucking lazy? You think that's why? Or is it because this entire fucking world is making it hard for you to break out of a vegetative state because of finance, or because of, due to not being able to afford, types of food you eat shit and you gain weight, but you got 5 kids, you got to take care, you got to pay your bills. Like, the States is that, if there's anything wrong with the States, that's just another thing that shows like why people are so fucking pissed off and voting for Trump. It's all like people, they're turning you into a fucking potato. They just want you to fucking, they want you to get fucking sick so they can have heart surgery and shit on you. They get paid fucking top dollar for that shit. And the celebrity shit, yeah, everybody wants fucking abs. So now you've got abs on everybody's mind. You're saying that it's your belly weight that's causing diabetes and heart disease. Listen to me. It's not easy even for celebrities to lose weight, to get in rib shape. It's a lot of work, but they do have the money to do it. They can pay someone to go into their house and remove all of their bad food and install it with just like healthy stuff. Celebrities do that. Then they have a trainer to help them at the gym, like this lady here. Pink. Pink lost 55 pounds. Holy shit. I just think that the celebrity world has been a huge reason why so many people have felt so shitty about themselves, because they portray this image that is so unattainable. And then this shit happens and they turn around. They're like, I don't get it. I don't know. You make your own excuses. I don't know why you're not being fit. Look how fucking easy it is for me to be fit. I'm running on this treadmill like an asshole and I can't stop because I'm having so much fun. And, it's like such a fucking, just another slap in the belly that we don't fucking need. Okay? When I was a fucking trainer, I never, ever made everyone feel like they had to have a fucking ripped body, all that shit. It was about feeling good about yourself. Because really, when you start exercising, you will just start to feel good about yourself until you start looking at all these fucking other macho asshos, and starting to feel bad about yourself. So don't fucking pay attention to those macho assholes, okay? God, celebrity fucking trainers, you gotta be kidding me. I guess this has been a little salty. These are all pretty salty. I haven't had a Big Mac in a while, so I'm a little fucking on edge. Drinking funneling garden juice. So, trying to be healthy. I should be happy, though. I've lost some weight. Hopefully it's not a fucking parasite or something. See if it keeps going down. Really, I'm just going to try and eat more balanced meals. Don't eat when the fucking sun goes down. I'm going to try and do that. And, thanks for listening. Guys, subscribe, rate it on iTunes. Give me some ratings and listens, please. And I will see you back next week because I'm a man of my word. You guys have a great week. Bye.